Hey everyone, this is Megan from Unleash Coaching, and I hope you're having the most magnificent day. So today we're going to be continuing on with Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. We want to make sure that we know and commit to our purpose and our goals, that we build and develop our mindset and our community, and of course, we take massive, meaningful action. Let's feed our beast. You need people. We all do. Nobody accomplishes the things that they accomplish in their life alone. Yeah, sure. Sometimes you're going to accomplish something completely by yourself, but you do not go through. No one goes through life without other people influencing, affecting, and helping them, supporting them in some way. We were all born. So everybody had a mom and a dad, and that is the beginning of you needed help. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody has somebody, lots of people. You cannot do it alone. If you want to get big, you can't do that alone. You need to have other people involved, other people helping you. How do you do that, right? This goes to that building of a community. This goes to how you build a culture in your organization or you rework the culture in your organization. It's about bringing the people in and helping them understand and do what you need them to do, helping them understand and become connected to the purpose, help them get connected and be obsessed with what it is you're trying to do. Find the way to communicate it to them that helps them understand why it's so important. And remember that not everyone's going to be a good fit. Turnover in organizations can be really high, and that's okay. It's not a failure. It is moving forward. It is learning. It is finding. It's not failure. It's finding the right people for your organization and helping them be connected. I am a huge believer that people should be happy in the organization that they're in the place that they are, with the people that they are around. If you're not happy where you are, go somewhere else. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I genuinely mean go find your happy. It is so important that you don't allow someone to stay in an organization that isn't a good fit. It doesn't mean they're not a good person. It just means it's not a good fit. It's like trying to put a puzzle piece from a different box into your puzzle. Don't do it. First of all, it's not going to fit. And if you try to make it fit, you're going to break. It's not going to look right, even if you jam it in there. Right now, your puzzle doesn't look right because it's not the picture on the box. And you're probably going to have to beat up some of the other pieces and adjust them and squish them around and jam it in a way that's uncomfortable for those other pieces. So just don't do it. Recognize that, gosh, you thought that piece went to this box, but it doesn't. That's okay. Help them find that box. Encourage them to go find that box. Help them understand that every time. I've probably the last at least 10, maybe 15 years of my career, every time I had a new employee and I sat down and I spoke with them, I would talk to them about mission, vision. I would call it the purposes, principle, priorities, right? What's our purpose? What are our principles, which is about your culture? And what are our priorities to help them in their day-to-day decision-making about where they should be spending their time and what they should be doing? And one of the other things that I would talk to them about is, I really hope you're happy here. I hope this is it. I hope that this is meaningful to you. I hope that purpose drives you. I hope that the culture, the principles of our organization is what you want to be a part of. I hope you want to, take us and build us and make us bigger. But understand that if you're here for 3 months, 6 months, 3 weeks, and you just find that it's not a good fit for you, please come talk to me about it. I want you to be happy. The entire organization benefits. Every individual in the organization benefits. You benefit from you being happy working here. And I don't necessarily mean like happy, like, oh, I'm so happy, but like it's a good fit. You are someone who feels like you're part of the organization in a positive way. Everybody feels happiness in a different way, feels satisfaction, feels purpose, feels right. So I use the word happy. You may use a different word. That's fine. But I wanted them to be a part of the organization, not just be there and have the organization kind of be around them. And I had a few people over the years, not a lot, but I had a few people over the years that actually took me up on that offer and came back and they're like, I thought I was going to like this position, but I don't really like it. And then I would have a conversation with them about blooming where you're planted. Thank you. First of all, thank you so much for coming and talking to me about this. What is it that you do want to do? And then we would have that conversation. And whether that was finding a way to develop them so they could move around inside the organization that I was in, or building and developing them to help them go do something else, I would tell them it's so important to do what you're doing right now well, because it makes it so easy for me to help you get where you want to go. If I can talk to people who call me to ask for a reference for you, and I can tell them honestly, hey, I know that I could not possibly recommend this person more because I know they really want this job that you are telling me they have applied for and that you're calling me about. And I know they don't really enjoy the job that they're in now, but they're doing that job so well. I can only imagine what kind of amazing performance and team member this individual is going to be for you, because that's the position that they really want to be in. That's the work that they really want to do. What a recommendation to be able to give. So it's just as important to build and grow the individuals in your organization as it is to identify or help them identify if they're not a good fit. And again, it doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means they're not a good fit. Not only is that detrimental to your organization, but it's detrimental to the individual and to the organization they should be in, that they could be that huge value add to, right? They're not there. That organization is being deprived of them. So you cannot grow alone. You need to delegate. You need to build the culture. You need to get the people. And then you need to make sure that they're the people that are going to be value added. You need to help them be the people that are going to be value added. And if they're not, you need to help them understand that and help them as much as you can find another place. Find where they are going to be happy. Find where they do belong. All of this comes back to you need people to grow. You need the people to grow, but you need people for you, your organization to grow. That can be a very difficult mindset. Delegating can be exceptionally challenging for some people. I will absolutely admit that I am somebody that had a huge time learning how to delegate over the years. I got better. I'm not sure I ever got particularly great at it. But I have gotten definitely better. I do it better now today than I did 2 years ago, than I did 5 years ago, and way better than I did 10 or 15 years ago. Because you're like, oh, I already know how to do it. I can do it. I'll just do it. It'll be quicker if I just do it. If you've said those words to yourself in your mind, then you need to catch yourself when you start saying that, and you need to delegate what that task is. So the thing that you need to do for you today is think about, are you someone that delegates? Do you delegate well? Do you delegate easily? And if you think about that and you can admit to yourself, maybe you are. There are people out there that are good at it. So if you're one of those people, congratulations, good on you. Maybe go mentor somebody else on being able to do it as well as you do. If you're someone that recognizes, maybe I don't do it that well, maybe I need to work on this skill, then work on it today. Pick one thing. Work on it today. Pick one thing. Just one. Just one. A task, a project, something, a phone call, a conversation that needs to happen, something, a meeting that needs to be held, a meeting that needs to be organized, and delegate it to someone else, especially someone who has promise in that area and could use the opportunity to have that experience. So you need to know that person well enough. You need to know the people around you well enough to know who could benefit from that experience, who would do well in development by having that opportunity, and give it to them. That is the thing you need to do today. And then let me know. That's the other thing you need to do. So hit us up on social media at Unleashed Coaching, at Megan Rovnack. Give us a call, send us an email. We're on Insta, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, Threads, I'm sure TikTok. Let us know how it went, what it is that you delegated, what your thoughts are on just the idea of growing and developing your people and designing a culture and how you do that. What are some challenges you faced? Let us know. I would love to help you. We would love to help you. And in the meantime, make sure that you have the most magnificent day. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a magnificent, not a magnificent, the most magnificent day.